Mirror check, left-hander, near side position. Got a view. Twisties coming up, recommended speed 35k. Tree lines telling me where the road's going. Far side position for the left-hander. Chevrons, left-hander into a right-hander. Now the good thing about positioning for corners, positioning wide for corners, is that you're naturally in the right position for the opposite corner. Go wide in, and it keeps you from going wide as you come out. Simple physics. Alright, checking my mirrors. This car behind me, it's clear on my left, clear on my right. So that was a stop sign, and I stopped with the car in front and saw that it was clear, and then I proceeded through the stop sign with the car in front. So that's okay, as long as the car in front stopped. I'm trying to talk my way out of that, but I should have stopped. It's a stop sign. I just really don't like stopping my bike. I'm a bit lazy, so I keep rolling as much as I can. But if I was on a test, I would make a point to put my foot down. That is a stop. Now keeping my head up, got a blind crest coming up. The thing about twisty country roads is you rarely get a good opportunity to pass a white truck. Left-hander, positioning for safety bubble. Now I'm positioning for view. And my view is clear. 55k speed, twisties coming up, left-hander. Far side position. Maintaining good throttle control. Keeping my revs in a reasonably high area so that I have good throttle control both to speed up and to slow down. Blind crest. Power lines telling me the road's going straight, and as I gain view, I confirm that. Tree lines telling me the road is turning right, but the road signage telling me it's turning left. So it's a bit of a... So yeah, tree lines are not gospel, but they do help. I'm looking through the trees, left-hander. I've got view. Power lines showing me the road's going left. The road signs are confirming that. Positioning near side. Driveway on the left was clear. More driveways on the left are clear. I've got a really good view of this road going left up into the hills, and there's no car in front of the white van. I've built a massive safety bubble between myself and the white van. I wouldn't even call it a safety bubble, I just don't want to be too close to it. Kind of kills my view. Coming up to a right-hander, far side position for view. Driveway on my left is clear, one truck behind me. Alright, there's the opportunity. After that truck, there's a right-hander coming up, and then there's going to be a nice straight. There's a car coming on this intersection on my left. The van in front's braking. I'm going to near side position, maximize view, and indicate to overtake, and I'm going to overtake now. Indicate to go back in, mirror check, and I'm in. Yeah, I hope I can tick that off as a successful overtake. Chevrons coming up, right-hander. And left-hander coming up, cars coming towards me. Gonna position for safety. Positioning for view. And I've got a blind crest. Positioning for options. Left-hander, car in front's turning right. He's out of the way. Positioning for view. Left-hander, mirror check. Near side position. Mirror check, center position. Good view up ahead. Left-hander coming up. I love riding out in the country. especially on a nice day like this. You know, it's not blaring sun, it's quite overcast. Keeps me nice and cool. Blind crest coming up, positioning for options, 80k speed zone, tree lines telling me this road is going straight, power lines confirming that, and my vision is opened up, confirms that also. Road signage, 65k recommended speed around these twisties. Now the biggest cause of accidents in rural country settings is single motorcycle accidents, and it's usually due to loss of control around corners. Now there are a few factors that cause loss of control around corners. One of them is going wide out of the corner. Now to avoid that, you go wide entering the corner so that the physics doesn't push you out as you come out. Another good reason for going wide into the corner is that you maximize your vision, and you can gain early vision of how that corner is going to turn out as it unfolds. You can take in that information and use it to increase your safety by then changing position. For example, you're going wide and you see a car coming, then you will change your position for safety. Now another reason is poor throttle control and not paying attention to the limit point. Some country corners won't have chevrons, and in that case you need to keep an eye on the limit point, and remember that you need to be able to stop within the space you can see ahead of you on your side of the road. So with the limit point and with that rule, you use your throttle control to get you through corners that you're unfamiliar with. So if you go in wide, you keep an eye on the limit point and you have good throttle control and you're in the right gear so that you have both throttle control to slow down and to speed up, then that means you're in the right speed as well, and that's using the system of motorcycle control. And a good rider will just cycle through the system the entire ride, taking in information, processing that information, prioritizing it, deciding what to do, and then acting on it. There's a lot of stuff we need to do, and we're moving pretty quickly, so the sooner we can form good habits around the system of motorcycle control, the sooner we can free up that part of our brain to process this information. So I'm coming up to a bit of a residential area, cars parked on my right and left, car in front, that van is behind me, another van coming towards me. Got an intersection here, got a school zone coming up. I know school zones are 40 kilometers an hour. It's a weekday right now, so I'm going to make sure I'm at 40 kilometers. I've got a diamond on the road, which means there's a crossing coming up. Intersection on my left. Crossing's clear. Cars parked on my right and left, and I've got workmen on the left-hand side. 30k speed zone coming up. Now it's good to know your machine. My machine is good in 30k's in gear 2. So I just go to gear 2 and I don't speed. If she's growling in gear 2, I know I'm going too fast. Now I'm going to be sharing a single lane with cars possibly, so I'm going to avoid some uneven road surface while staying near side, giving myself a big safety bubble on the far side. Oh, that's good. It looks like they've just closed off the other side of the road, so I don't get people sharing my lane. I reckon that's pretty good observation, some pretty good positioning, some good head checks, and it's time for a coffee. I'm just in Helensville now, gonna check out Ginger Crunch and see what they've got in their cabinet, get myself that triple shot oat milk flat white, and then I'm gonna head over to Cycle Spot in Wairau Valley, pick up my tank bag. Alright guys, thanks for joining me on this ride. Hopefully you gained some riding skills to practice. Remember to practice, and I want to see some self-assessment, honest self-assessment being done, so that your ride will be improving each time. Alright guys, thanks. Bye.